Have you ever walked out an office building carrying a small box with your belongings, wondering how everything changed so quickly? One day you had a stable job, a clear routine, maybe even plans for promotion, and then suddenly the job was gone. Or maybe your business failed after years of effort. Or perhaps you were quietly pushed aside while younger employees moved ahead. Career failure after 30 feels heavy. At this age, work is not just about income. It is about identity, pride, responsibility, and security for family. Losing stability now can feel like losing direction in life itself. Many people describe it as waking up in the middle of a storm without knowing where to go. But here's something important I want you to hear clearly. Career failure is not the end of your professional story. For many people, it becomes a turning point that forces them to build stronger habits and smarter working patterns that they never learned when things were going smoothly. Today, we're going to talk about 6 simple work habits that help people rise again after career setbacks. These are not complicated strategies or business secrets. They are small daily behaviors that slowly rebuild confidence, income, and professional reputation. And the first habit starts with something surprisingly simple: showing up consistently, even when motivation disappears. After failure, motivation drops. Confidence is shaken. Many people start waking up later, delaying job searches, avoiding work tasks, or losing structure in their day. Without realizing it, days begin to blur together. But recovery begins when you treat each day like it matters again. A man I once heard about lost his management position at 41. For weeks, he stayed home watching television, telling himself he needed rest. But rest slowly became avoidance. One morning, his wife encouraged him to dress every day as if he were going to work. Even while unemployed, he started waking up early, exercising, and spending fixed hours applying for jobs and improving his skills. Nothing changed immediately, but after 2 months, his energy returned. Interviews became easier. Eventually, he found a new role in a different company with better long-term prospects. Consistency builds momentum, even before results appear. Showing up daily for your own future matters more than temporary motivation. The next habit that helps people rise again is being willing to start small without feeling ashamed. Many professionals struggle after career failure because they try to jump back immediately into positions equal to their previous roles. But sometimes a market or circumstances require starting from a smaller position. A former business owner once accepted a junior consulting role after losing his company. Some friends criticized him, saying he deserved better. But he understood something important. Starting smaller allowed him to re-enter the industry, rebuild contacts, and learn updated practices. Within 2 years, he became a partner in the firm. Small beginnings are not permanent. They are stepping stones. When pride blocks opportunity, recovery slows. But when humility opens doors, progress resumes. And another habit that separates people who recover from those who stay stuck is taking responsibility for improvement instead of blaming the company, economy, or other people forever. Yes, unfair situations happen. Companies make mistakes. Markets crash. Managers play favorites. But staying in blame mode keeps you powerless. A woman who lost her position during company restructuring once admitted she spent months angry at management. But eventually she asked herself a better question. What skills could she improve so the situation would not hurt her career again? She learned digital project management and later found better opportunities than before. Taking responsibility gave her control again. As these habits begin to settle into daily life, something changes quietly. Confidence returns little by little. And once people regain that inner stability, they become ready to rebuild stronger professional networks and learn new ways of working that open doors again. And that's where our conversation naturally continues. As stability slowly returns after career failure, many people realize something surprising. Losing a job or business often shrinks their professional network. When work disappears, daily contact with colleagues, clients, and partners disappears too. And without realizing it, isolation begins. That's why another powerful habit for rising again is rebuilding and maintaining professional relationships, even when you feel embarrassed about your situation. After career setbacks, people often avoid contacting former colleagues because they fear judgment. But in reality, many opportunities come from conversations, not job postings. A man who lost his job in marketing once forced himself to message former coworkers simply to reconnect, not to ask for work. One of those casual conversations later turned into freelance projects. Those projects became a full-time opportunity in a growing company. Relationships create unexpected doors. And when you stay connected, opportunities find you more easily. Another habit that becomes crucial after failure is committing to continuous learning instead of assuming past experience is enough. Industries evolve quickly. Skills that were valuable 5 or 10 years ago may need updating today. People who recover fastest are often those willing to learn new tools, technologies, or working styles. A former sales manager learned online advertising after losing his job. At first, it felt uncomfortable learning from younger instructors. But within a year, he transitioned into digital sales consulting, earning more than before. Learning new skills does not erase your past experience. It strengthens it. Experience combined with updated knowledge becomes powerful. And perhaps one of the most underrated habits in rebuilding a career is managing energy and health seriously. Career failure often brings stress, anxiety, and poor routines. Sleep patterns change. Eating habits worsen. Exercise disappears. But poor health makes job searching and rebuilding much harder. A woman rebuilding her career after burnout decided to start walking every morning. Slowly, she added healthier eating and better sleep routines. Within weeks, her mental clarity improved. Interviews felt easier because she had more energy and confidence. Your body and mind are tools for your career. Taking care of them is not optional. It's strategic. As these habits begin to reshape daily life, hope gradually returns. New opportunities appear. Confidence strengthens. And once people begin to feel stable again, they are ready to rebuild their careers not just for survival, but for long-term fulfillment and growth. And that brings us naturally to the final shift that transforms recovery into lasting success. When someone rebuilds after career failure, the final transformation is not just professional, but personal. They begin to understand that career success is not only about income or job titles, but about creating a work life that supports happiness and stability. One essential habit for long-term recovery is setting realistic, achievable goals instead of overwhelming yourself with pressure. After failure, many people try to fix everything immediately. They want to earn the same salary, regain status, and repair finances all at once. But this pressure creates frustration. A man restarting his career sets small goals. Secure stable income first, then rebuild savings, then pursue better opportunities. Step by step, he progressed without feeling crushed by expectations. Small wins rebuild confidence. Another habit that strengthens recovery is choosing environments and people who support growth instead of negativity. Sometimes career failure happens partly because of toxic workplaces or unhealthy professional relationships. Starting again offers a chance to choose better surroundings. A woman left a high-paying but stressful corporate job after burnout. When rebuilding, she chose a smaller company with healthier work culture. Her income grew slower, but her happiness and performance improved dramatically. And perhaps the most important habit of all is believing that failure does not define your future. Many successful people have experienced job loss, business collapse, or career setbacks. What separates them is persistence. They kept adjusting, learning, and trying again. Remember, even the smallest changes today can make a huge difference in your future. Progress may feel slow, but consistent effort builds stronger results than sudden success. If you are currently going through career struggles, feel free to share your experience in the comments. Many people watching are facing similar challenges, and sometimes sharing your story helps others find courage to continue. And if this conversation helped you even a little, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, so more people going through difficult times can find encouragement and practical guidance here. No matter how difficult your current situation feels, your career story is still being written. New opportunities can appear. Stronger chapters can begin. Wishing you strength to overcome every challenge ahead and success in building the future you truly deserve.